How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, 5'11" tall, weighed in at 147 pounds. He's got a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. 65.8 kilos. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Leonard.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And we're underway in round 1. He misses with that jab. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. These power punches are bruising up his body. I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He didn't take that jab well at all.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw the hook, didn't land. He got out of the way of that right hook. Power in those punches. Going back to life now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punch. counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he misses with that jab. Perfect punch. No rest for the weary. Nice counter punch. That left shot lands. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Robinson. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think.
And there's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Sugar Ray's in trouble. When you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Oh, my goodness. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Sugar Ray's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Good counter right hand again. Why weren't they covering up? Let's talk about Robinson. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Wait, I love that. That shot straight.
Back at it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Left counter scores. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter. The perfect counter lands. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That was the moment!
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That's another scoring shot. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Which fighter will say no mas? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson. Pretty dominant round there. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Perfect counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That counter shot lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. At some point, the corner has Sugar Ray Leonard. Can you believe it? Just got knocked down. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. What's the referee thinking right now? Sugar Ray is down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.